Tribe has spoken. We are going to be repairing the giant swale, and instead of doing it there, we are lifting it up a little bit, lifting the catchment up a little bit to here. We are going to bring the water from the road up in here, hit this wall here, fix this, go across, and then dump the water on that side of the swale so it can run down and hit the next swale. The thing that we're also doing today is we've got a little mix of Leucaena leaves. And remember I showed you this pit 2 days ago that gathers a bit of water. Now my plan is, since the sheep are no longer here, protection will not be here in a week's time. Protection is not going to be an issue. You can see still there is some remnants of the mud that was made with the water from a year ago. Now the idea is that if a Leucaena seed lies in the mulch, it will sprout hopefully, and it will be high enough not to drown and low enough not to dry out, and hopefully then this little pit will then become a fertility pit where Leucaena can grow. Now the likelihood of this actually working and the Leucaena actually growing without any irrigation is quite small, but we had to move the biomass, the leaves and sticks and things from town in any case. So putting it here, placing it here is very low risk and a possibility of a very high yielding opportunity. Of day one of repairing the swale, quickly want to show you something. There's a little water that runs on this side of the road as well. There. Then the land makes a natural turn and it brings it over here. And I hope you can see the depression in the swale, but it brings it over the road here. Over the road and into the swale. Now this is what Lucas and Simon has built today. We basically built the pickup from the road, and so it's picking up. There's another streamlet of water that comes out of the land there, and one that runs next to the road there, and they all will then collect in here, and that will then start to go into the first swale that's on top of the main swale that I didn't show you, but that one will just serve as placing the water a little bit deeper into our land. Yeah, just the interesting thing, check how the termites are eating this pole here. They are enjoying it. We'll then run next to the swale. We will repair this one still, fix it. Now interesting thing is this, below me was as deep as a human. Lucas many years ago dug this when I just bought the land and there was nothing on it yet. The very first thing I did was place in this soil, but because of all of the erosion, it was almost a dam here, but because of all of the erosion it filled up completely with sand. Anyway, so it will run out here, run into this bottom swale here, and now this year we'll have to figure out some sort of a run over. Somebody asked in the comments, why did the swale break? Was the spillway not big enough? Yes, I was very arrogant. I didn't even build a spillway. I just said to myself, as long as the walls are high enough and thick enough, I don't think we'll ever need a spillway. We will not be able to catch enough water to be needing a spillway. But as you can see here, water is much stronger than my arrogance. Broke the swale on 2 places. Actually, the very first rain we got, it actually broke the water in the swale. There's a video about that called Swales Are OP on my channel. I'll place a link below. But it actually broke this wall over here as well. I ended up repairing that with a bulldozer. We built the first one with hands and bags and stuff. Lucas was also involved in that. Weeks and weeks on end building this, and so we repaired it with hands And then once I had a bulldozer one day, I made it thicker. Here you can see this was the remnants of me not using a dumpy level, and then the swell going in there. That is at the end of the day when we ended up using a dumpy level. Thing about this, so if we walk back, just back in the dam, this little river fills up all the way to the road as well. That's about 60 meters of water that fills up there, and it's actually, if you go over it, over the dam wall, swale wall, something like that, you can see it's much deeper on that side than it is on this side. Meaning that we catch a lot of soil that would have, whoa, sorry, almost made for a good video there. Yeah, so we catch a lot of soil that's eroding as well. And yeah, so that is the end of day 30. Building swales makes for boring content, I think. I don't know if you guys enjoy it, but it is something that we really want to do. The clouds are hanging heavy in the sky. It is about 30 days before we should get proper rain, but just about 60 kilometers south of here was a big rainstorm. People filled up dams, and so I'm very, very positive about big rains very soon.